We're going to be reading this together, and then we are going to be writing our sentences and the answers together. This is a comprehension activity. That means that we're paying attention to what we're reading, and then we are answering questions about rainbows as we go, okay? So the first thing up is I'm going to be asking you guys to read these parts. I'll ask for somebody to read the first part, the second part, and the third part. And all of the information that we will need will be in these 3 paragraphs. So I'm looking for Ariel, I'm looking for Kaden, I'm looking for Martin, I'm looking for Emilio. So remember, I should see at least some part of your body in the screen so that I just know you're there. Just simplifies things for me a little bit. Okay, so is there somebody who wants to read this first part? It's very short. Let's see, Matthias, do you want to read that part?
Rainbows are covered lines of color in the sky. They appear during or after the rain.
Okay, so let's look at this word again. Did anybody else read something different right there? What does that say? It doesn't say covered, it says. Go ahead and unmute yourself and say it, whoever wants to. Curved, yeah. So that just means that they are not, okay, we heard it, thank you. That just means that these are not straight lines, they are curved lines of color, and they appear during or after the rain. All right, next one is a little bit longer. So somebody who feels confident enough to read this, the whole thing right there. Let's go with Maya.
Sunlight is actually bent as it shines through water vapor in the air. The bent light makes the rainbow. When white light is bent, we can see the whole spectrum
Good.
of colors. They always appear in the same order: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Roy.
So this is Roy G. Biv. What do you think Roy G. Biv means? Does anybody know what that means? What does that mean, Mayani?
I don't know what it means, but I think I know what it means.
Okay, why don't you take a guess?
I think that it means like all the color of the rainbows, because it said all the rainbow colors are in the rainbow.
So why do you think it means the colors of the rainbow?
I think it's because I actually don't know.
Okay. I'm giving you a hint right now. What do you notice is happening here?
It's does it stand for rainbow?
Doesn't stand for rainbow. Okay, who can help her out? Go ahead and mute yourself, Miney. Thank you. All right, Melody, What's happening? What does Roy G. Biv mean?
All colors from
Yeah, R means what? Go ahead and unmute yourself. What does R mean, everybody?
R means yellow. Green. Blue. R means red or violet.
I see so many people getting that light bulb in their head. Yes, R means red, O means orange, Y means yellow, green means green, or G means green, B means blue, I means indigo, and V means violet. Roy G. Biv. Isn't that amazing? So if you just remember that guy's name, you've got the whole color of the rainbow in order. All right, and then lastly, I would like Ariel to read this last part to us.
You can look for rainbows when it is both raining and sunny. They are only visible when enough water vapor is in the air. Once that water vapor dries, the rainbow disappears. Okay, so now we're going to get to the inside. So this is all the information that we needed. So we're going to read the questions on the back of the page. So it's right here. And we will probably have to turn it over and look at this page sometimes too if we need reminders about what we read. So you don't have to write your name unless you want to. And these are the vocabulary words that we're working with here. The words are visible, water vapor, and spectrum, okay? So water vapor, we talked about this before, is the tiny little bit of droplets that are in the air that are water. And when those get hit by light, they break apart the white light and it becomes all the different colors that we can see in the rainbow. So the first one, who wants to read number 1 to us? Something, and then this, when you get to the line, just read blank. Eliana? Complete.
No, we're starting right here.
Oh. Some things is blank when you see it.
Yes. Okay, so is something visible when you can see it? Is something water vapor when you can see it? Is something spectrum when you can see it? What do you guys think?
Visible.
Do you guys agree with Eliana? I see people giving the I agree signal. That's great. Yeah, something is visible when you can see it. The word is written right there, so we should be able to spell it correctly. Visible.
Miss Littlejohn, I don't know where that paper is.
So what's your job right now then?
Go look for it.
I'm so glad you know that answer.
And Miss Littlejohn, I have this just in case if I get really mad if I can't find it.
All right, give me a thumbs up when you are ready to move on to number 2. You can see Herania's ready. Mayane's ready. Matthias, do you have a question for me? All right, so let's have, you found it, Emilio, that's great. Kaysen, would you read number 2 to us? Kaysen, would you read number 2 to us? I don't know what Kaysen's doing. Let's see. Colton, would you read number 2 to us, please?
Yes. Is tiny drops of water that cannot be seen?
So are we talking about water vapor or spectrum? What do you think? Go ahead and say it.
Water.
Okay, so it's water vapor. We need to capitalize the W in water vapor because it's the beginning of the sentence.
Okay.
Hernia, do you have a question?
No, I just wanted to read the third one.
I'm not going to have you read it because it's really hard to understand you. You're so glitchy. So I'm sorry. All right, Kai, will you read the last one?
What?
Will you read number 3?
Okay. The of colors always appear in the same order as Roy, E.B.
Roy G. Biv. Say that.
Roy G. Biv.
Yeah, that's the color of the rainbow. So we have one left. What is the word, everybody?
Spectrum. 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 Spectrum.
All right, this last one says write a sentence using one of the above vocabulary words. So we're going to write a different sentence for one of those vocabulary words. What vocabulary word are you going to use? Amelia, what vocabulary word are you going to use?
I'm gonna use visible.
Ooh, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say, the sun is visible if there are no clouds.
Ooh, that's a great sentence. I love it. Does somebody have a sentence for water vapor? I was going to say I can see water vapor when I use my sprinkler.
I know one for water vapor.
What is it, Kaysen?
I mean, I read a book in my Lilo about it, so I know that water vapor goes up into the sky and makes clouds.
Love it. That's a great sentence. Mayani, what sentence are you going to write?
I'm gonna write, it has a word in it, and it's, visible. Oh. And, it's like, I think it's gonna be like sometimes rainbows disappear, like, in about 1 minute.
But what is that? Where's the word visible? You need to use the word visible.
Like goes to like invisible and maybe in like 1 minute.
So invisible means it disappears. So visible means that you can see it.
Oh. What does that mean to invisible the same?
Invisible is different. It's the opposite. Emilio, Hernia, and Melody, you all have your hands up. Do you mean to have your hands up? Kai, what do you want to say?
I want to say something I used, visible.
Okay.
I used visible. Well, I'll fix it, but you can see the moon at night. I'll add the visible after.
Are you gonna say the moon is visible at night?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. When you're done, would you write the word done in the chat? Make sure that your sentence has a capital at the front and a period at the end. Ooh, I've got a bunch of kids. So I've got Maya, Kason, Emilio, and Melody are all done. So I've got 4 people, and I've got 22 kids in class. So that means I need 18 more kids to finish up. Kaden?
I don't know where the thing is, and I don't think I can find it today.
Is your mom there right now?
Yes.
Did you ask her for help?
Yes, and she's not helping.
So the good news is I'm recording this, and you can go back and watch it on YouTube later. Remember to type done in the chat when you finish typing. Mayani, I can't see you at all. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Okay, thank you. All right, Kai is done. So that means I have 5 people done now.
Done.
Vladimir, remember, type in the chat when you're done. Don't just say it. Vladimir is done. Colton is done. So we're getting there. That's 7 people. We have about a third of our friends who are done. 8 people. Over a third are done now because Emilio's done too. If you can't think of a sentence, it is okay for you to write my sentence down. Martin, are you doing this assignment right now? This is what we're doing.
Yes.
We're going to take 2 more minutes and then we're going to move on to the other side. So right now my watch says it's 1:41. So at 1:43, we're going to go to the other side and get to work on that part.
It's 1:41 for me. I bet it's 1:42 for you.
That's why I said it's 1:41 and we'll wait till 1:43.
Which might be 1:44 for your.
Okay, let's not argue about it. Nice job, Hernia. Okay, we have 10 seconds left. Yes, Miney. There is a seesaw of this. All right, it's 1:43 now, so we're going to get going again. And this part right here, who would like to read this question? This top question right here. Emilio?
What? So I have to write rainbows?
Nope, you're just reading this part right here.
When and why do rainbows disappear?
Okay, who can answer that question? When and why do rainbows disappear? Let's build that together. Kai?
Because when there's no raindrops to reflect the spectrum to make the rainbow, then the rainbow goes away.
Okay, so why do the raindrops disappear? Who can answer that? Why do the raindrops disappear, Kason?
The raindrops disappear because it stops raining.
Okay, so we can say when it stops raining, rainbows disappear. Would we say that?
Sure.
Okay. Make sure you put a capital at the front. Make sure you're writing neatly so I can read it. So Oswald, I'm going to send that back to you because we're not quite done with it. I'm going to mute you. Okay, Eliana? When you have finished writing your sentence, let me know by writing done in the chat. Vladimir, let's not do that, okay? I don't want you to look like the Grinch. All right, I've got 2 people done. Thank you, Kason and Vladimir. Melody, do you have a question?
sentence.
I couldn't hear that. Can you say that again, please?
Can I different sentence?
Yes, you can make a different sentence if you want. But it should say basically the same thing.
Huh? Buzz. Go.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Who would like to read that to us? Shiloh, would you read this one to us, please? Colton, we're not done with it yet, so don't take a picture. Shiloh, would you read this to us, please?
Yeah. What is a rainbow?
Okay, what is a rainbow, friends? Who can tell us what a rainbow is? What's a rainbow, Mayani?
A rainbow is like a little type of circle that's not a fully one, and that has all the different types of colors.
Okay, so she said it's a curved type of thing that has all the colors. Does somebody want to add to what she said? Kason? Cool Bean?
So a rainbow is sunlight, which is turned into the colors by the raindrops taking the colors out of the sunlight.
Okay, so I've heard two really important things. A rainbow is sunlight and rain, so sunlight and water, and it has all the colors. So what does sunlight do to the water to show all the colors? Hernia?
It reflects the raindrop.
Okay, so a rainbow is water and sun. And then Hernia said the sun hits the water and refracts the colors. So 3 people working together put that beautiful sentence together, or those 2 beautiful sentences together.
Do we have to write this entire thing?
Yep, that's what we're doing. Shiloh, Queen of Ice, do you have a question?
Yes. Could I read the last
question?
Yeah, last question.
Sure.
Could you see a rainbow on a
Well,
cloud?
we're not there yet. We're not there yet, hun. All right, are we ready to move on to the last one? No? Yes? Looks like we're about half and half. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the last one. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. This will stay up and you can still do it in a few minutes. Shiloh, are you there? Can you read it to us?
Yeah. Could you see a rainbow on a cloud? Stormy day. Why or what?
Okay, so can we see a rainbow on a cloudy or stormy day? Hernia says no. Why not? Why can't we see a rainbow on a cloudy day? And I don't want to call in Kason again. So we're going to say no because, why, Matthias?
It is blocking out the sun and won't make any light.
Yeah, because it is blocking out the sun.